Yes, bless. It is thy turbulence to the future from the Trad Almighty Camp. And I fully endorse SPRB Radio Podcast with 10 Star General. And we're going to talk about Sharon Mango. Check it out. Trust you won't be disappointed. I could have been one of the most notorious ladies. I'm still loving you, even though you're gone. Interesting.
Sticky dicky ding dong ding dong ding dong ding dong ding. Sticky dicky ding dong ding. Yeah man, this is the original Mr. General Martinez because you don't know and I fully endorse SPRB Radio Podcast with the 10-star General himself and Sharon Mango. You don't know the thing going on, man. Trust me. Mad things, so just link up for W here. To the Lou, it's 10-star General Stockade.
This is Jojo Mack, and I always tune into the SPRB Radio Podcast with 10-star General and Sharon Mango. If you love a good conversation, you should too. Check it out.
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to
Stuck in Promotion Royal Blend Radio.
the station with integrity, the station with a difference. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown says so. Full endorsement.
Stuck in Promotion Royal Blend Radio.
We non stop till we drop. Zane, bless.
This is The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artists and more. Sponsored by JojoMacMusic.com. Hello everyone, I am Pistol and this is The Buzz.
International chart-topping dancehall artist Sean Paul has released a collaboration titled Rebel Time with legendary lovers rock crooner Beres Hammond. Rebel Time is a joint production between Sean's Dirty Rock Production and Sly Dunbar. It is being released via California-based Ineffable Records. In an interview with the Jamaica Observer Splash, Sean Paul shared how the collaboration came about. He said, quote, "I always wanted to do a song with Beres, and I saw him in the airport in November last year when we both had a show in a neighboring Caribbean territory. I just went to him and told him about a drum track from Sly that I had, and I played it for him and said I was going to put music on it. We did the song in December. Actually, we did 2 songs. We will be releasing the next one later this year. Big up to Nigel Staff and Deval Fletcher, my bass player who played on the track." End quote. Sean Paul says the response to the song has been overwhelming. A new collaboration between Shaggy, Spice, and Senegalese-American singer Akon is on the horizon. A video of the three at a recording studio was posted on Shaggy's official Instagram page recently. In the caption under the post, Shaggy said, "Heat on the way. Gracie Buck at Spice Official at Akon, at Olaf Blackwood at Shane Husong, at Costi Official at Grant Valentine." This is not the first time that Shaggy has collaborated with Spice. Both teamed with Sean Paul for the club banger Wine and Go Down There, which was featured on Spice's debut album 10. The track Bad Girl from the album 10 also features Shaggy. In 2007, Shaggy teamed up with Akon for the single What's Love, the third release from Shaggy's 8th studio album Intoxication. The song peaked at number 52 on Germany's official singles chart. Akon, on the other hand, has previously worked with other Jamaican acts. Music executive producer and director of Reggae Sunfest Cordell Scatterburrell says patrons can expect big things at this year's staging of the week-long music festival. Reggae Sunfest is scheduled to run from July 16th to the 23rd at Catherine Hall in Montego Bay. Dancehall's hot striker Dexter Daps has continued to work tirelessly. The singer is putting together the finishing touches to his sophomore album, Trilogy. Trilogy is a follow-up to 2020's Vent. The 16-track set featured collaborations with, among others, Chronic Law, Beanie Man, Spice, IKEA, and Seaview Gardens' very own Black Man. The hard-working artist said his fans are who keep him motivated to perform. Dexter Daps is known for hits 7-Eleven, Call Me If, Breaking News, and Shabba Mada Pot. His most recent hit single, Forever, peaked at number 2 on the Magnum Top 10 chart. During the tedious COVID-19 lockdowns, Collin Davis reflected on her secular career that produced a number of hit singles, including Like Old Friends Do and It Must Be Love. It was the first time in years that she listened to some of those songs. Tommy Cowan and I had a chance to really revisit and take stock of some of those material, having not listened to most of them in so long, and realized how much work had gone into those productions. It is a part of my legacy. It's where I'm coming from, which has truly shaped me into who I am today. She said in an interview with the Jamaica Observer that legacy continues to grow with Highway to Heaven, her latest song, which is produced by Cowan, her husband of over 35 years. It is currently #1 on the South Florida reggae chart. Collin Davis has recorded 14 gospel albums, the first being gospel reggae in 1991. Her last album was The Assignment, which came out 5 years ago. Dancehall artist Tashina Music has publicly distanced herself from her former record label, JB Productions, in the wake of allegations of sexual assault made against its chief executive officer, producer JB the Artist, whose real name is Jermaine Baker. Tashina said, quote, "Ever since news of his arrest has been making the rounds, a lot of people have approached me to ask me what's going on and if I knew all of the allegations and so on. And I want to use this opportunity to let people know that I have not been affiliated with JB Productions since December 2022. She said that she has no comments about the recent legal challenges for her former label head. Baker was arrested recently in Florida and is being held without bond for missing a court appearance on 4 charges of sexual battery and 2 counts of molestation of a child in his care. I am Pistol, and that, my friends, was The Buzz.
That was The Buzz, your music news update for the latest on your favorite artists and more. Sponsored by JojoMacMusic.com.
Now here's a song from our sponsor, Jojo Mac.
The Live Conversation Show.
You're talking about me, saying that I'm crazy, but I'm letting you see. You shouldn't have tried to play me. You're the one who's crazy. If you think you're gonna take my body, do what you want to do to me, then sideways me. What you talking about, one night stand? You told me you were my man. Yeah, you told me about a little woman, but you said it was over and done. Now you're talking that crap, but you weren't saying
The Live
that.
Conversation Show.
My body around, I'm telling me, baby, don't stop, don't stop. No, I'm not crazy, but you try to play me. No, I'm not crazy, but you acted real shady. I'm not the one, don't get it twisted. You ain't gonna use me, then dismiss me. You picked the wrong one, cause I'm insisting. You remember me as long as you're living. You should be careful who you talk to, then you wouldn't have to worry who'll stalk you. How dare you call me crazy, when all you used to call me was baby. Oh boy, oh boy. When you told me you want me in your life, boy, I believed you. When you told me you love me for life, yes, I believed you. When you said we'd never be apart, yes, I believed you. When you said it would break my heart, oh boy, oh boy.
Conversation Show.
No, I'm not crazy, but you acted real shady. Tell the whole story about what's going on. Tell the real story about how you led me on. Tell them all you told me. Tell them about the plans. Tell them how you told me that you were forever my man. that I'm not crazy? Anybody would agree that I'm not crazy? Anybody would agree you're the one who's crazy? Anybody would agree that I'm not crazy?
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown, and you're in tune to SPRB Radio, the station with integrity. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to the team. See? So SPRB Radio, I beg you, kick it to it. Let it go.
I am in a new boat. Reggae music, the heartbeat of an entire nation. You know, we don't tell them this, you know. Blackout JA. Yeah, man. The reggae music in our soul can't lose it. 'Cause we are the conquerors. Pull it up again, pull it up again, pull it up again. I am in a new boat. Reggae music, the heartbeat of an entire nation.
The Live Conversation Show.
Tell them this, you know. Blackout JA. Yeah, man. The reggae music in our soul can't lose it. 'Cause we are the conqueror. We love them, their music, you know, so we choose it. 'Cause we are the trendsetter. And so, the reggae man chanting, boy. The reggae man music.
This is Lloyd Brown, you're in tune to SPRB Radio, the station with integrity. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to the team. See? So SPRB Radio, and I beg you, kick it to it. Let it go.
The reggae music in our soul can't lose it. 'Cause we are the conqueror. We love them, their music, you know, so we choose it. 'Cause we are the trendsetter.
Are you listening?
The reggae man chanting, boy. The reggae man music. Reggae music, the heartbeat of an entire nation. You know.
When we love music, you know, we pull it up a whole heap of time, and we not check, and we give no apology to good music, good reggae music. This guy is the reggae ambassador. May I tell you, man, it's been a while that I've been listening to Blackout JA. It's nothing ever happens before its time, and I will tell you why in a little bit. All right.
I am in a new boat. Reggae music, the heartbeat of an entire nation. You know, we don't tell them this, you know. Blackout JA. Yeah, man. The reggae music in our soul can't lose it. 'Cause we are the conqueror. We love them, their music, you know, so we choose it. 'Cause we are the trendsetter. And so, the reggae man chanting, boy. The reggae man music. Them a draw, and them a twist, them a turn, them a all off, ting. Reggae music up there, them a move on a way, and a feel good vibes when I ring. See the girl, them a dance, them a move in a trance, and I show them belly skin. Just turn up the sound and turn up the bass and give them everything. See the police a come with them, every gun figure turn off the sound system. But the music alone, man, love to the bones, and I bring that about feelings. Man, I dance with a girl in the music world from now until the morning. Just give them the vibes and give them the love for music is the right thing. I am in a rumor.
Pull it up again. This music is supposed to make you feel right happy.
You know, we don't tell them this, you know. Blackout JA. Yeah, man. The reggae music in our soul can't lose it. 'Cause we are the conqueror. We love them, their music, you know, so we choose it. 'Cause we are the trendsetter. And so, the reggae man chanting, boy. The reggae man music. Them a draw, and them a twist, them a turn, them a all off, ting. Reggae music up a play, them a move on a way, and I be a good vibes when I ring. See the girl, them a dance, them a move in a trance, and I show them belly skin. Just turn up the sound and turn up the bass and give them everything. See the police a come with them, every gun figure turn off the sound system. But the music alone, man, love to the bones, and I bring back the bad feelings. Man, I dance with a girl in a music world from now until the morning. Just give them the vibes and give them the love, for music is the right thing. The reggae music in a me soul, yeah, lose it.
Boy, I tell you, Blackout JA is not your average artist. I tell you that, man. When that guy rocks the mic, Jesus, he gets down to your DNA. Do not be surprised if you find yourself in a dance and you find yourself doing some odd things, you know, because music can make you do some strange things. All right. Blackout JA, you're not the average artist, I'll tell you that. And I've been listening to your music for a very, very long time. I think if my memory serves me well, I remember you on the Sky High record label.
That's a long time now.
That's a long time.
That's a long time, yes.
At the time, I think from my recollection, you had 2 singles out on the Sky High label.
Yes, yes.
And at that time, I went to Dove Vendor, I bought those 2 tunes. Those tunes were, I'm like, who is this artist? Then we didn't hear nothing from you for a little while, and then you came with an album, right?
Yes, yeah.
I think it's called Reggae Conquerors, right?
Yes.
That's right. And ever since then, I've been looking to have an interview. I tried to make it happen. For some reason, me and you couldn't connect.
Well, everything is time.
Recently. You say everything has its time, like you said.
Everything is time, yeah.
Everything has its time and place, absolutely.
Right. So today is about giving you your honor as a credible artist. I've been listening to you for a long time.
Thank you very much, because I think that means a lot to people who do, especially in the arts. It's good to hear that they're you know, people like what we do.
Yeah, definitely.
Yeah, no.
But you're appreciated, that people respect what you're doing.
I tell you, yeah.
It's you know, people, you don't get your recognition because them depend on something else. So we have to bring it to light. Them depend on a whole different thing, but we have to bring it to light. So today's about you.
Give thanks.
Your flowers.
Give thanks.
Your contributions in the game.
Yes, Lord. Yes.
It's about you, sir.
Yes.
If nobody never hear about you today, them go and know about you tomorrow. Make sure that them never know.
Thanks, yes.
Well, thank you for being here anyway.
No, it's my pleasure. Thank you for having me.
Yeah. You're welcome. And big respect to Sharon for her work in the background, doing things to make it happen as well. So big respect to everyone involved.
Yes, yes.
All right. So we're going to take you back in time, all right? On this show, we like to take people back to a time where the family household is concerned, where you were brought up. What was the atmosphere in the area that you were brought up? What was that like? How did music become in your household? Take us back and share with us what you will.
Well, I am from Jamaica. I'm from Portland in Jamaica.
Oh,
so,
nice.
Yeah, man, he's a countryman.
Yes, my family's there too. Yes.
me come from East Portland. My father used to play in a sound system. They had a sound system in Portland named Universe. He used to play on that sound system. My mother used to sing in the church choir as well. So music was always an important thing in our family, you know. And you know, as Jamaican, anything we do it musically. Because sometimes y'all are smaddy. You play one song.
Yeah.
So music has always been like that for me in my life. But I think what drive me for the music, I had a uncle we call Changai, you know, we call him Changai the Fox, because you know he used to go on like a karate man. And he was the same age, and he entered a DJ contest and win. And just because we are the same age and him young like me, he just drive me for, because my parents them are Christian, you know.
Right.
Yeah.
So it's not like so we did allow to go on the road. But when you're there Jamaica and you're there Portland, especially, you hear music, because I don't know if people know this, you know, Portland are one of the capital of the sound system, you know. May I tell you, every corner you turn past 1 tree round this, so there's a one man have a little sound a play.
Right.
So whole heap of sound system, and that reggae vibes there in a Portland.
Right.
So because of that, me now just get drawn into the music. And I had another uncle who me did live with him, and him used to play a lot of R&B as well.
Right.
So me in the room with him, him name Flight, and him used to have a tape. And you remember them time that the cassette, him have a tape where play that side, and it play the next side. So the whole night R&B a play.
Right.
So because of that, me get a knowledge of R&B music to him listen a variety of music, so me get that side there from him. And me start listen dancehall, and them have some DJ in a Portland. They had a DJ by the name of King Noah. King Noah was like the DJ where everybody know, and you have like Super Morris and General Buck and General Buck, General Buck and Johnny Tex. Major Herring, so you have a lot of DJ back in them times. So me just start pick it up, and me I go to school, because I used to went to Teachfield High School.
Okay.
Yeah, me I go to school and me start enter DJ contest, and most of them me I win the DJ contest them, and I go on and write lyrics, and I develop. Me used to DJ upon a sound named Mandela.
Okay.
Mandela in a Portland, as well as me DJ upon Taros too. I don't know, a lot of people might know Taros.
Taros, yes.
Me DJ upon Taros, and next sound named MG Connection.
Okay.
Which they allowed us to experiment, and them train we. Them train we in them time then. Till I think there was a band in Portland named Japastles. They used to back majority of the artists. Them play for Burning Spear, them play for Garnet Silk. One of the time them play for Sanchez too as well. So they put on a show named Portland Sling in Portland, because Sting I go on and put on Portland Sling. So I went to the show, mash up the show. So them said to me, say me must come with them and go and me start go as somebody show them in like Fort Clarence Beach and all over them place there. And
Clarence, right.
Yeah, me go for one of the show in Fort Clarence Beach. Them time the bounty killer, them just a bus and ladies out to you.
And just and all this was going on.
Nobody know bounty killer. No one little maga boy now have green sitting. And ladies saw them. And me go up on the show. For one of them show, they are a producer by the name of Collin Fat.
Okay.
Him say, youth, you're bad. Come at the studio. So we go up a mixing lab, and my voice a tune name Question Man. That was one of my first release.
Right.
Yeah, I think about 1991 or one of them time there. Question Man. Then just cut and go further, I had to move to Kingston.
Okay.
Me have to leave Port. Because country never did I make it. Because no studio not down there. And
that's what I was thinking, yeah.
No studio. Well, studio was there because you have people who had studio, but Portland is a place where we capture you, you know, and take you over because it's so wonderful and beach down there and well, a pretty woman. So if we capture you, because it's one of the most beautiful places on earth, you know, and there's a God there down at Portland.
Right.
So I had to leave Portland, come out of my comfort zone. So I go live at Kingston. And there, that's where I met even Sky Eye, because I used to move with a singer by the name of Steve Lemon at the time, but his name is Ayatunde now. Me and him used to move, and yes, we have an album coming out with him as well, right now.
Right.
And we end up meet up with like Lucian and them, Mikey General, Mikey Spice, because they all signed to Castro Brown label.
Okay.
So I end up signed for Castro too, as well as me do an album with Sky Eye.
Yeah.
And I start growing and just a voice for a lot of people. Voice for Sly. We go down a shocking vibes. We walk every day. We walk up and down till we foot shoes lean.
Right.
We are walk and we are do road hard. I was signed to Leng too as well.
Now, during this time, were you still in high school?
No, man, I left school, man.
Okay, so we don't want to take you too far away from school time, because we just want to deal with that era in time before we deal with the professional. But what did you want to become while you were in school?
You know, something I didn't like animal, and I wanted to be one of my first thing. I wanted to be a veterinarian.
And you didn't like animal?
No, you what end up happening with the veterinarian thing now. It get too gruesome, because there was a point where you start see a lot of worms all come out of goat belly, and me I say, no, sir. We can't manage that, because I used to go bush, you know, because my grandfather.
It get gruesome. Yeah, that's real life right there.
No, me couldn't manage it. But while going to high school, you know, me used to do drama in school, because our teach field used to stay. They used to have arts, science, and engineer. So they used to break it down. So if they see the potential that you have, they put you where you're supposed to be.
Right.
So if they see that you are someone who is in this computer thing and whatever, then put you where you're supposed to be. If you're an arts person like me, you give a lot of joke and a lot of trouble.
Right.
Then put me in the arts.
Okay.
So they told me from in high school, you know, that you are going to be in music.
Right. There's some potential.
Or acting. Yes.
They saw something, yeah.
No, Miss Pantan, them tell me, man, one of the teachers said, no, man, you and music and them something they have. Because I used to give a lot of trouble, you know. not trouble being disrespectful to no one.
Energetic.
Me, yes, and people like me, and me was like a leader in high school, and everybody liked me, and me all farm captain, and when you look me up, be one of the most trouble and joke and all them kind of thing there.
Right.
So
good trouble.
Yeah, man, we give a lot of joke, and then they used to have little concerts in the auditorium in school, and one time them decide to, but nobody never knows me a DJ, you know. Them never knows me into music like that. So, but me used to play football too, and play football well. So when them put me on the show, them ask me, what should we put as your name? I miss a Blackout, because that's what them call me. You know, cause the name come from my complexion, you know.
Right.
Yeah, man, them call everything we black, them used to call me. Them call me car baby, black till your buck.
Oh, Jesus.
Yeah, man. Black tea, black shine, Shaka Zulu, every black name them give me an answer to end. Till one time some girls say, you just black all out. You just black out. So them call me Blackout.
Okay.
I had no complaint. When you call me anything to do with black, it wasn't a problem for me, because I'm black and I love my blackness.
Yeah.
So them just, this show and them say Blackout. So some of the man them say, why you have to do on the show? It's a ball, football, you have to carry on this show and keep up or something, because we don't know you as nothing else. So make up on the show, go DJ. You know, some things like Professor Nuts, I mash up the show. Right. So you know me popular at school now, and after then, me start DJ and me leave. And when me in about fourth form, me start take it really serious. In fact, I must be truthful. My father told me, because in them time my father did go leave, because my mother did leave, go to Canada when me about 16. And then soon after my father left, but my father said to me one time, say, what do you want to do when me soon leave school? And me say, I like football and I like music. And him said to me, say, choose one of them and be serious about it. And me give him my football boots to Blackie, one virgin me name Blackie. I know me begs, because me I said, me like the football boots there, you know, me shouldn't give it, but me give it to Blackie and the socks. Then everything, I start on the journey with music. From there, me take it serious.
Okay.
And I never look back.
Sharon, step in.
Yeah, well, you know, you just talking away, my friend. It's so much to your little story, and you're still a relatively young man. So when your decision came to take the music serious, what was your next step from there? Like, what was your direction? Was it with the sound system? Did you have guidance? How did that work?
Well, luckily I had a brother.
Okay.
My brother just 1 year older than me, but him very smart, you know, because he leave school even before him time. So he was the one, me and him, we try to figure out most of the things ourselves. You know, he was the one who was pushing me, you know, he was like, them time I play a father role too, and as well, because my father wasn't there. So he had to play that role to make sure that I'm okay. So he was the one who, me have to big him up, Noel. He was the one who showed me and said, no, we listened to what we did. We took advice from anyone who was interested or love music. And you know, you're there country, you grab a piece of stick or something and put on your mouth and practice. And practice till, and you practice, you write lyrics and you practice until you start go to the sound system. They allowed you to practice as well, because when they saw you as someone talented and them say you're no fool as well, them allow you to practice and DJ upon them sound. So we just start DJ. You go over some place at DJ and you DJ there the whole night. You know, them allow you to practice to get better and better and better. And that's the way, you know, the step from which we take was to develop ourselves as artists, to be better artists and figure out how to write the lyrics and how to perform to infront people. Yeah.
That's wonderful, because that's what I'm saying. When you decide to make a step like that, it's knowing what direction to go.
Yes, yes.
You know what I'm saying? It's knowing that and then learning the business. Now, during that time now, we're going to come to that. So the learning of the business is what I'm talking about with you. Were you writing a lot then, like writing your own material?
Yeah, me write most of me, all of my songs that me write them myself. Because you see, when I was in high school, me used to talk a lot. Them used to want me go up on the debating team, and me used to write. And them even suggest that one of the things them on me write could go in the school magazine one time. So me have this imagination where when me hear a song or me hear a music, me can actually see it. It's like you see it like a movie. So you know, writing isn't and wasn't a problem.
So, as I said, now that about the business, now you're writing your own stuff now. During your investigations, you and your brother, you know, you're learning, people advising you. Were people advising you at the time about how to protect your music?
Well, I must tell you, you know, you see, years after when I went to Kingston, I voiced a song for a man by the name of General Lee. He had a label named High Power Music.
Yes, I know that label, tough label.
Very, very tough label. When I voiced the song for him, he came to me and he give me some money. Them time I not expect no money from nobody, about 15 grand and give me and just drop it down. So me I say, wait, me I look around now if see if it's a mistake he make. and give me the money there. But he gave me the money and he came with a form as well, and him said, you sign this form, this will allow you to get some publishing. And them time they don't know about publishing. He said, this is for your publishing, and you are the writer, so you're supposed to get 50% on them thing there. That was the first time I heard about publishing.
That's good that you went through that, because I tell you, a lot of producers get, bad stick because of the fact that it's assumed that the producers are deliberately leading the artists astray and not giving them the right information, you know. So to hear from words from your own mouth to enlighten us that a producer actually told you, look, here's a form, write it out, fill out the information because it's going to allow you to get paid. That is notable, you know what I mean?
And I guess too, if you see some of the producers, some of them never knew as well too, and some of and I guess people, it depends on who you are as a person. Because if you are a good person and you know that because a lot of producers take the rights from the artist, when you look at some song back in the day, you see the producer's name is on the song as the writer as well.
Yeah.
And that became a normal thing, which an artist will just see that and look at it, because you don't know nothing about no publishing, so you just look and say, that's how it is. So you don't know, so you don't know why you forget.
Case in point, Studio One was good for that.
I heard.
I know it because it was on every record. You never saw the musicians credits or whatever.
But when I was coming up in the music and we used to vice down Gussie studio, down Music Works studio. Sometimes it wasn't the producer, the man who called himself the producer. I mean, if you're a producer, you should be there, or should be have some input in the production of the actual song.
Definitely.
I mean, yes. Sometimes the producer wasn't there. It was the engineer who produced the song. Sometimes the artist off key. It was the engineer who said, you're off key and make the song. And a lot of time the engineer don't get the credit.
Yes.
Of course.
That is
very true.
And a very good
I see a lot of that. I saw a lot of that. A lot of engineer. Tixie they done gone and him not get no credit for a lot of song where fatter them where me know them come and put them input in song and tell and a lot of times it's just the producer and the artist and the engineer. Sometimes the engineer who took the vocal is the one who actually produced the song. But that engineer, he or she always didn't even mix the song. So no credit is given to that person.
Yeah. Very
no
true.
Credit. None. I see it happen loads of time. The artist come in and him sing and him half key. And the engineer say you're half key.
Yeah.
You're half key and say, you hear what, start right here, so. And know that pitch, this and fix him and make him sound good. And when you look, not even thanks him get.
Yeah. And that's the most important thing, because without the input of the engineer, because I work with many engineers, and one of the engineers that I love working with is a man called Linda Lewis. And between his eardrums and my eardrums, we must pick up one thing or the other. Yes, and there's times where I'm picking up something and he can't hear it. I said, no, stop, man. You never hear that's off key. It goes, General, it's okay. I said, no, it's not okay. But you know that the defining moment comes when we step away from the engineering board And we give it at least 1 hour. And then we go back, and then they go backside. No, I hear what you were hearing.
It off.
And then we crack a joke. We say, "You're getting old. You're getting old, man."
It's just a sad situation. It's just so sad. Say, you know, a lot of the, and then you hear all these people talking about historical event and what people contributed, and there's a lot of contributors who contributed to this, the development of this music. Soji died the other day, you know. Soji dead.
Oh my God, Soji died.
Soji passed away. And see, you not even you know, because it wasn't publicized.
I didn't hear that.
Soji passed away. And the wickedest thing is, I knew Soji so long. And the day I was talking to Chris, not Chris, Prince, his father, Prince played with the Abyssinians. And I was talking to him, and I was saying, what happened to Soji? I want to link with him, you know, because I'm a friend and this, and him give me Soji number. And me text Soji and ask him when is a good time to call him. Soji say, call him back like him would have said call him back 12 o'clock. And I didn't call him the 12 o'clock. He called me. And me and him are talking, and I said, Blackout, you have to stop, get trouble, you know, we are run some joke. And the next day, Soji dead.
Oh, Jesus.
The next day, someone called me, Mikey General, and someone else called me and said, Blackout, you know, you say Soji drop flesh. I mean, I said, what you mean Soji drop? Not just a while ago, I talked to Soji. And so, no, so, I mean, if he call her, I call back the number, and it was his wife. Say, yes, he passed away. And Soji came, the amount of incredible work that man do.
Yeah.
And he's not recognized. Nobody not talk about him, no stuff.
Nobody.
No,
and you know the greatest thing, that man always gives me the knowledge on WhatsApp, because we're on the same WhatsApp with me, him, and scientists and enough of them. You know what I mean? And we're always sharing that information. But I never knew he had passed away.
He passed away, and no one. It's like you see one of the things when me eat with music, not music. With people, not the music, with people, is the fact, say, you see, if you can do something, whether you sing, you're an engineer, or you sing backup, people have this thing where they only recognize who is recognized or who is popular. That's what I was talking to some virgin, and me I said to them, say, not because a man or a woman is popular means him better than someone over there, so, you know. Because some people get popular because of promotion, because of likings, because of who they know, or what they will do to reach in the position where they are.
Yeah.
And some people are good, but they didn't get that opportunity.
Yeah.
There must be a way where these people who contributed not only to music, to the development of artists and them things, that they should be recognized for what they do. There should be something, somewhere. But the music, especially our music, is just so cruel and wicked.
We've been hustling for too long, and something really does need to change. Like the name Soulja in itself, I know the works that he's done out there.
Oh God, no.
And he's nothing less than an icon in the industry. And I do believe there needs to be some sort of foundation, federation, whatever you want to call it, an institution which actually deals with the artist's welfare.
It's just a sad and a shame to see. And you see, because of the state that the music is in now, you know, the state, and we must admit that our good reggae music where we love, where Bob Marley them and Peter Touch and Uri them and all these people fight and stand up for the position that it's in, you know. That's just some greedy people coming out, you know.
Yes.
And these people who are, because me hear a lot of interview, me hear Gussie them and whole heap of people talk, you know, but them not talk them flaws, them not talk the wickedness that they have done. Them not talk the earth. You know, some artists, you see, some artists will go through hell, you know, some artists mad, lose their mind.
Yeah.
And go through hell and no one knows. And it's like no one cares.
No one cares. Yeah. Yeah.
And what we are doing music for? What are we doing this music for? What we are singing for? What we are playing instrument for? We are playing this music and do this music because we want to make a change.
Yeah.
We want to make a change with the music. What we want to make a change. We want not only we see a better tomorrow. We want with children's them to see a better tomorrow. Yeah. And the music is in a position now where we see so much people who say them strong and them powerful, and none of them now do nothing to help the situation of the music. You know, you see them on Instagram, I cuss them one another and I cuss everybody else, and now we now cuss myself and realize say the music I get a beaten because of our. Boy,
let me say this. Let me say this. I look at you as one of the reggae ambassadors, especially in the UK, right? You've been in this for a long time. You know what you're talking about. You know, we've been talking for too long. We've been doing that, like you said, for too long. I'm asking you now, how do we make that positive change in the industry in order to make it work? In order to make people listen to what is going on, to make them understand we are in trouble. As you may have heard, Mobo have taken reggae off their category, right? And replaced it, as to my understanding, with Caribbean music or something like that. Now, as it starts to sink deeper and deeper, where do we stop talking and start coming with action? Where do we start uniting?
You see what you are doing right now, what we are doing right now, and what we are saying right now. This is the start of it, you know. This has to be the start of it, the truth. When we are truthful with the music and truthful to each other and talk the truth, talk the real story, and let the generations to come know why we are in the situation that we are in. Because we are blame everybody else. We not blame ourselves.
Right. That's right.
And I think the only way for us to move forward and see any better, we have to take accountability for our mistakes and how we treat each other. We have to take accountability. We have to, the one them who do wrongs to people, they should stop. Them to stop, point finger, and look on the wrongs that they did. But that is the problem. Nobody, but me a start. And let us go back to what the music means. Use the music to heal, uplift, liberate, entertain as well. But let's use the music for the right purpose.
Okay, this is what we SPRB want to do with you right now, right? Because for me, talking time is done, yeah? But how can we bring people together to start maybe a conference, even if it's on Zoom, you know, a few of us, whether it's me, you, Sharon, Mikey General, and some of the others, and we talk about and maybe include some executives in this conversation, right? To spearhead a direction of where we head to and how we can make that happen, the importance, and maybe, you know, highlight the dangers that reggae and dancehall is actually in. Because what is happening, to my knowledge, is that there's this big smoke screen. And the smoke screen is, there's the demise of our music, our industry.
Yes.
And the smoke screen seems to be everybody's talking about irrelevant things. Whatever that is, whatever that topical thing is either bad mind, is either grudgeful, is either about the human body parts or whatever it is, or what Lady Saw is doing and what whoever is doing and this person's doing. And it's sinking deeper and deeper. And I can see it happening. It's like jumping out of an aeroplane without a parachute.
Yes. You know, you see that point where you touch, you see people who share the same interests like us. We have to see who will come, and we have everybody under one platform. The same thing where you say, and all of we see, and we try to at least teach each other, and who will, the younger ones who want to be a part of it and start a movement.
That may I say, yes.
That's what, because, yeah. Me not me, I do sorry?
No, I'm saying exactly.
Yes, I don't think anyone would object to anything like that. You know, we need like-minded people who want to see a change in terms of us as a people.
Yeah.
Come together and make it work. With the same thing which we are do now.
Yeah, yeah.
All of we just come together. Me know Mikey General, them and Lucian and them, and some more of them, man, they would be a part of this.
You know, it's just to maybe just wrap up that segment, right? There's a reason why bands or reggae groups like Big Mountain gets #1, you know, reggae, whatever of the year, whatever is the acknowledgement they get, is because there's a unity amongst their fan base, right? And it's not just the unity, their fan base are going out and supporting.
Yes,
they're putting their hands in their pockets and buying the music, whether it's vinyl or digital. They're going out and making sure that the numbers go up, you know, something which we are not doing.
No, we are not doing that. We not support each other, and I think if you look at it, you see like what you're doing with your platform, you are highlight things will make sense, you know. The people them who we see, especially in Jamaica, who have the opportunity to highlight something that would represent the music and represent Jamaica in a positive light. Them highlight some things where it will not really make sense, because everyone will look something where them look some form of popularity, you know, what them do just fit to be popular.
Yeah, yeah.
It's just that. So everyone depend on the internet now, and even when someone attack something and them attack, even when it's positive, it's for likes. It's not for the real reason.
That is the era we're living in.
Yeah. So nobody now sing no song again where makes sense. Them a sing song for what them not help the music, and the music a help them. Them just want the music to help them, but them not want to help the music. And the music is crying for help.
So let's come back to how you got in the industry. When you decided, because your father sat you down and gave you an option, you know, what do you want to do? It was either football or whatever it was, music, whatever. And you chose music, right?
Yes.
So what was going on in your head at the time, and how did you start making your first approach to making your dreams happen?
You see, I had so much respect for my father. You see, from my father said that to me. When me say music, me gone up and down everywhere, every pan and knock. Me go there and go try prove myself, because me have to learn. So when we reach a point where I thought that I was ready, we go Albo, we go Ochi, we go down a roof international with Courtney Cole, go win the contest there. Up this, and we vice the Courtney Cole, to which he never put out this song. So we just start growing to every producer we can, and just a vice. We just end up a vice to everyone where we can, until we meet Sky High first, and we start vice for Sky High till we vice an album theme. We vice some tune for Castro Brown. Then we just have vice for everybody, because when we live in Kingston now, it became me a vice for eat. Me just it became a hustling for me one at the time, you know.
Right, right.
When me just a vice to eat because you are do music and you're not you know have a job wherein you have a steady income coming in. So you have to make this thing work. So as someone come to a studio and them come, you just all a DJ or something and them hear you. And them say, me have a rhythm, you know, and you just quick and fast, and you just vice from this rhythm. And him give you something right this one, and that was like a battlefield. So that trained me. Even me, I think give thanks because that was what made me what I am today.
Right, right. Now, what I did not know was you voiced an album for Sky High. What happened to that album?
It was out, you know, it was entitled Blackout.
Huh?
It was entitled Blackout, the album.
Because today, may I look for that album and I cannot find it nowhere.
Yeah, man,
it's not on digital.
I think a company named Ross Record distributed it. But me, funny enough, Sky give me a copy of the album, but it's when me come to England, me get it back.
Okay.
But I voiced the album for Sky.
Okay. And you should release that digitally, man. Trust me.
I think him released it digitally, you know, but it was so long ago. I see because my voice, because when I came to England, you know, I was signed also to a division of one as with name East West, you know. That's the Reggae Conqueror. That's how that album came into existence.
Okay.
You know?
Right.
I mean, now, God Almighty, man, me can't count the amount of songs me voice because me just in them say me come like a machine because me just have and then even recently now because me book up Gussie Miller. Okay. And Gussie Miller is like a machine too, so we just end up a voice a lot of songs.
Is he talking about our Gussie? Is he talking about our Gussie?
Yes,
Gussie. Yes, love him.
Great producer, great musician. Because I work with a lot of people, you know, I must say respect to Lion Dub as well. I must say respect to General Lee and a lot of producer which I'm working with. But you see, Gussie is such a wicked man. He come like him have a Midas touch, anything him touch it just sound different, him bad.
Yeah. How did you come to meet Gussie and how did that magic start?
You know, sir, how I met link up with Gussie was I was doing some production for me and my brethren named Ayatunde in Jamaica, because we're doing an album with him now, me and Gussie. And I wanted someone to play a particular instrumental rhythm. So I linked Mikey Jarrett in America.
Okay. Yeah.
And Mikey Jarrett put me on to about 20 musicians on WhatsApp. And me talk to everybody till me reach the last person who stood there was Gussie.
Right.
And in the end, Gussie said, just send something that you do so I can hear your thing and know if we can work. And I send him some of my thing and he come back to me and say, I would love to work with you. You're very talented. And we start to work from then.
Yeah. I was speaking with Gussie just like maybe 2-3 days ago. And I deliberately asked him about you. I said, so tell me about Blackout now, because I've known about him for a long time, you know. And he just went into it. Man, Blackout, he's just an extraordinary individual. As a matter of fact, he inspires me. I've been in this boat. But man, you give him a rhythm track today, zoom, 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 and he's ready with it. It's like, Jesus, how you work, man?
but Gussie is like that too as well, you know. If you send something to him, I mean, the last song we do, which is was listening to, he just came up with an idea where he had a reggae rhythm with some rock thing in it, and this song is about like crazy, being someone losing their mind.
Right.
And just so I'm working with some people as well, which of psychological disorders and those things. And we just did. I just think this song is just such a great song.
Right.
So you know, he's very, very talented.
Wow, wow, that's big right there. Speaking of, because you know, we do a show once a month on mental health, right? Dedicated to mental health.
That's the song for it.
You see what I'm saying? I'm just like a song. That's going to be the theme song. We're going to use the song for theme song. But it's deep like that.
Kuzi just came up with the idea and said he was singing a song about insane. He just felt that way. And because I was working with some people and I know the prescription that they were taking and the paranoia and schizophrenia things. So I just dropped those words and those things in it. So, you know, it's such a great song. You know, I love to let you get. You'll have to link Kuzi because he's mixing it and let him.
And now we gotta call him. Yeah, no, I'm gonna have to call him. Well, I'm stateside, right? Yeah. I'm stateside, so he's like probably 2 hours from where I am. So yeah, I'm going to call him. I'm for sure.
Great song, great song. He sings and I come in. Great song. I think, and you said the right thing. I was thinking that it should be like representing something in that form.
Right.
Because you see, music is one of the greatest remedy or the greatest healer for people with psychological and whatever it's go. If it wasn't for music, maybe my mother would walk up and down naked long time.
Real talk. Real talk.
Music have that passion and that power. Because none of we don't make music. Music was before us and it will be after us too. Yeah. You know, music. So, you know, we have to be kind to music and treat music the same way our music treats us.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we have to, because it's something that you said, and I'm, you know, listening to the conversation, you were saying that for those who are not recognized, even some people, they go mad, right? That's big, right?
Yes.
It's your mental health. Music is to soothe the soul. There's a song for every situation on this earth.
So true.
Everything.
So true.
Right? They've been slaughtering music, coming up with it's the demonic lyrics, it's the this, it's the that. You know what I mean? And we're trying to bring it back. Positive people like yourself.
We have to. We have to bring it back.
Have to. They say it's dying, yeah, but it can be resurrected easily. If everyone start to follow a certain trajectory,
music,
and bring it back.
Yes, man. Because music cannot die in any sense. As long as there's a time for everything. But we who know better should do better.
Know better, do better.
Yes.
Yeah.
For those out there, but there are a lot of people out there. There are a lot of big artists out there. They know better and they're not doing it
because of money.
Yeah. But that's what I'm saying. In the end, you can't take your money with you. No. So make sure and do something good with it. Yeah. That it will leave a legacy for something else, but they're not doing this, and this is why.
And the funny thing is, you know, I believe in by the sweat of your brow. That's how you eat bread. And if you put good things out there, whatever you wish, it will come to you. Yeah. As long as you're doing good things.
As long as you're doing good things. Yeah, you're doing good things. Be kind to your fellow men. The camaraderie in reggae music is atrocious. There is no camaraderie. Everybody's trying to get ahead of this one. If each individual was helping, like you stretch out a hand, let me help this one, it would be, listen, reggae would take over everything.
Yes, but unfortunately, some of us have a different mentality. But it comes down to us now, us few, make we just use that word, just a few, us few who are chosen to do the right thing and make a change.
Yeah, but it has to. Somebody has to start, no matter what change is going on in this world. It has to start from one place.
So true.
I believe whatever conversations happen, it to include the next generation coming up.
Yes.
It has to include them, you know, and they have to understand the assignment They have to understand the root of where we come from. They have to know about the drama, the pain, the hurts. You know, there's people out there like the man who sang Fade Away who lost his mind.
Yes. Junior Miles, yes.
Junior, yes.
You know, is a classic example. Even before Larry Marshall passed away, I wrote a piece about him. And a good friend of mine who was the guitarist for Burning Spear, he said that they were doing a surprise award for Larry Marshall. But I had no idea that even Larry Marshall lost his mind.
A lot of artists, people in music lost their mind.
And the day before he was supposed to receive the award, he passed away.
Oh, wow! Look at that. Which I said this on an interview. You know, there should be somewhere where people could go and see the history or the contribution of artists, like a museum. You know, talking that there was a man. An Indian man who was in music, I know name. His name was Leon. And he had a lot of songs on like a two track, wheel to wheel. He had loads of those.
Oh yeah.
And I always said to Leon, say, him have Barry Brown, Junior Baez, him have all of those artists before they were established. Loads of artists on those two track. He voiced them.
Right.
Way back in the days. And I always said to him, say, Leon, why me cannot release the song them? And him say, me ever release them, man. Him always say that. And just look at this, you know, one day I heard that Leon passed away.
Oh, Jesus.
Oh, wow.
No, Leon passed away and all those tape, you know, were in his house. I lived in near Chisholm Avenue, a place named Omara Road at the time, and I was walking down because those time I had a girlfriend lived down Chisholm, so I was walking down and I passed Leon yard, and you believe me, say the tape, some little kids had the tape flying kite.
How were you, sir?
Real out, because they didn't know the value of the tape. They didn't know the value. There was nothing taught to them. You can't blame them because they didn't know. They just saw it as a string to fly a kite. And I saw that. And I was telling someone the other day that our music, our artists, our history, it has to be somewhere where people can see it and get it to know. It has to be in some book, or it has to be because the government of Jamaica is not interested in doing that. We see that already. They are not really interested in doing that. And I'm not talking about just established artists, because there's a lot of artists who are so like Soji. There should be something written down somewhere about his contribution. But there is nothing. So are we going to let a person with such talent, which did such great things for the music, his work just blew away with the wind and no one knows his contribution? And that's been going on so long, and I think it's a time that them sitting there to stop. It stop now, man. Because the people them who call themselves politicians and say them a ministry of this and that, and people when they don't care. They just care about money and individualism. They just care about what them can get for themselves.
You see, what I knew as a child growing up back in the day was the fact that Jamaica went on the world map or became renowned only because of the musical aspect.
Yes.
The artists made Jamaica great. There's many of them, too many to mention. Whether you want to talk about the Jolly Boys from the day of Mental, or if you want to come through to Ulroy, or if you want to come down to you know, whoever it was, Gladiators, Burning Spear, you name it. all these guys made reggae music great. I used to hear some vibrations come from Gladiators and Johnny Clarke that made me want to go to Jamaica. I'm like, man, I want to see this beautiful country where this music is coming from. And they put it on a map.
You see that thing there. I think one of the problems we have as especially Jamaicans, we lost with culture. No one cares about the history or the culture, where we are coming from as a people. And what was the struggles to let us even create such a great music. No one no care about that. Everyone care about money and what they can get. So when Miss Lou and Count Majuki them and Lord Comic and all of them people, the contributions that they make, because them give up them blood, sweat and tears to create such a great music, which we inherit now and have this. We have this diamond in our hand. We have this gem in our hand, and we don't see the value of it or how valuable this music what we have is. And me even think, I may say, if reggae music is such a great and big, powerful music, how the youth, them, the generation of the youth, them no see, say, all you have to do is buckle this thing and sell it. Just buckle it and sell it because it's already been promoted. And them not see it. Them have tried carve out something for themselves. I may wonder what in their mind, why are they thinking like that? And it just come down to the main thing what we did talk about in the first place. Say, until the producers, them and the man, them start talk the truth and the trauma where them put a lot of people in, until them confess and speak the truth about the music, about what them do, there will be never better.
Right. Sorry, do you want to say something, Sharon?
No, I was saying that you true word, because doing these shows, we always say our shows are never scripted. Let me say that. Number one, it is not scripted, but we're here to talk up the things then.
Yes.
Are correct. It's people like you and many others who are willing to say, listen, what they're doing ain't right. It's not right. Nobody wants to talk about it because they're afraid of this, that, and the other. But you know what? For a lot of people too, getting into the business, if they talk, they feel sad. They're going to be blocked. They're going to be this. They're going to be that. So the corruption continues.
But I'm blocked. We already.
Right.
We are already blocked. We are already blocked by whosoever the powers that may be. We are already blocked. Everything changed now. The people who used to have them big long studio, long front down there. So I'm on a record on him phone. Things and time, things change now. So the people who have grab on to that and still are grab on to that, something they have what you want to call it, that middleman and gate thing there, and try stop people and all of them thing there. And that was the problem. And until we love, a lot of people don't even know why the youth them are do what them are do. It must be because them see. I see the youth them see, you know, what the people them before them were doing.
Yeah.
Because they learn is a learned behavior.
Wow.
And a lot of people now look on that. So a lot of the producers them come and you see some big man come and them say, oh, the music is this, that and what. And them now look on it and I say, if the music in a position where the youth them are do it, I'm me if it blame, because I'm me did I do this and that, and the youth then learn it from who? From you. But them no want to say that.
Nobody wants to be held accountable.
A lot of us, you know, a lot of us, including myself, you know, used to get locked out of studio, you know. They used to lock me out of studio. A lot of producer used to all feel up some girl and do some dread something to some girl. Them not taught them something there.
Yeah.
Enough of them used to treat artists bad. And rob artists and all them something there. But now, when the music in our position, a lot of them do. God bless the few who truthful and did honest, but a lot of them no want to talk them something. They say they were part of the problem. And if there's a problem now, them are part of the problem we are going now. Because them now confess and God a beat we because of that.
Yeah.
Confession is good for the soul, but nobody no want to confess. Everybody want to play. And you know some artists and some people will do some murder and kill all some innocent youth, and some people will do them wickedness that you wouldn't believe because they must sing the most conscious songs.
Yeah.
So can check it, you know, if you look on the music, look at on it, you know. The man them who say them are the most conscious of artists, if even and so. Them not do nothing to help no other artists. You know, see them push out no other artists. Them not help. Them only help themselves. And the one who them curse for the worst and most derogatory people help the people them around him.
Yeah.
So when you look, the dynamic of the thing shift because what? The people them who claim to be conscious, them not help no one. Them not help nobody. Them not help them conscious brothers and sisters.
Yeah.
So that's why the music, the conscious music, no go nowhere because the man them who say them conscious, them unconscious. Them not conscious.
Very true.
Them not really conscious. Them not help.
You're right. Yeah,
and
absolutely
it
right.
comes back. Support. We don't support each other enough. Other genre music, them do that. You name one conscious artist where we are big, we are singing good reggae music and conscious, and name 5 artists where them help and establish. It should have come to your same time. You should have said, yes, man, that man help them Monday. Them not do it.
For real. Individualism.
Them not do it. So that's one of the reasons why the music in the position that it's in the youth. Them see that too. Them a look and see it. And
dog
say,
eat
wow,
dog industry.
Is that dog eat man?
Yeah. Real talk.
Wicked.
Scary place, boy. It's scary.
Yeah, it is.
Scary.
It is because me I was very quiet, you know, and me wasn't very talkative back in them days. And I guess sometime I go to some studio and they allowed me to go in the studio. Me hear some people talk something because me was like a fly on the wall. Them not see me. Me come like part of the furniture because me there studio every day. So because me there studio every day, because remember me I tell you my mother and father had gone to Canada. And when me go to Kingston go live, me there studio every day. From Sunday to Sunday because at this Sunday, the people in my studio become my family. Me and Dennis Brown, them a friend. Me and Gregory, them, everybody, me and them a friend. Because them just say, oh, that little black boy, them, me like him in quiet. And me allow to come and something when me used to hear some man say.
Yeah.
So a lot of blood upon a lot of people's hands in the music. And a lot of hurt, a lot of trauma. But they won't come out and say it because they want to be seen to be this great prophet or this great person who help. But we really and truly them not do nothing for them fellow men.
Yeah.
I talk out of anger, yes. Not for myself, but for others and what we see.
Yeah.
You know, and it not right.
Yeah.
You know, no right, man. That's why the music is in the position that it is.
Yeah. So when we come back to your career now, and for all the things that we have just spoken about, especially when you're writing music, do you actually put pen to paper and say, I'm going to write about individual experiences or whatever? Is that
you see sometimes if you get it says Lion or generally Kuzi them send me the instrument talk to you too, you know.
True.
You can hear, if you listen to the instrumental, you can hear something. Because me can write a song by myself, just write a song by myself.
Yeah.
And someone play the instrument too. Or me and the the person who play the instrument can be the same place and we vibes it and something come out of it. Or you send me an instrument and me hear something and it come to me. Sometimes I write and sometimes I just go in front of the mic and what comes come.
Well, you've reached it because I do want to get this one in, and it's a song you did with Gussie Mel's production, and it's a song people reaching out for love. Let me tell you, that song is
fire.
Yeah. You know. So that song was I know the original song, the instrumental, because
wasn't that the Soul Vendors?
No.
Originally.
No, it was a French. I think it was a French man. I forget what the man name, but it was like him attack. It was a sex song, you know. The original song is like a sex song, and there were two people talking about making love and all of that. But I've always heard this song from I was a little boy in Jamaica.
Yeah.
So when one day I was at home and the song was playing, the original song was playing in an advertisement.
Yeah.
And me said to my wife, say, what's the name of that song? And my wife tell me the name of it. And
what wasn't it kind of like an ad-lib song?
No, I'll try and remember the name of it and get it.
Yeah.
But when I heard this song, I said I linked Gussie and said, can you make this into a reggae song, into reggae? And he did it.
You mentioned that to Gussie.
Yeah. Said, can you make it into reggae? And he did it.
Right.
And when he sent it to me, I wrote the song to the instrumental.
Genius.
People reaching out for love, you know, because that's and I wanted to put it on a bright, because I do like I write it to say through the because it's a universal thing. So I wanted to say like through the galaxy and Milky Way to find a love. Never leave, it stays. Love is everlasting. There is no end or no beginning, because I truly believe that there is no end to this life. And I don't know if there was any beginning as well.
Right.
You know, because some people might say there were, I think a lot of things that people say, they say in their quest to get us an answer for something that they don't know about. I believe in a creator. I believe in a creator. I believe that the creator is everything and everything is the creator. That means we are a part of the creator, and the creator is we are one, really, but we do it. So I wanted the song to be a universal thing, not to say the power of the song, but love is such a universal thing. So I just, and people are reaching out for love. And Gussie played that song, just played it beautifully.
Oh, Jesus.
You know?
Oh, Jesus.
Track.
If I, you don't know already, if I could equate this to food, it would be ackee saltfish. Oh, Jesus. With some of the greatest spices in it. The way you emphasize the words, everything about that song is just terrific.
I can't, if I could remember the original, because you can't talk
it's in the original is in my head, but I never knew who did it. I'm just assuming it was Soul Vendors, but it's interesting you said it was French.
No, it was a French man who did it, and I just can't remember the name of the man. But
somebody put in Jane Birkin and
that's the name. That's the song. That's the original.
Me have to go look it up.
That's the original singer.
Right.
If you heard the original song, the guy is a genius.
Right.
Who did the original song? If you heard it, It's such a beautiful song.
Yeah.
But I always wanted to do something with that song as well.
The keyboard piece, right?
Yes.
It brings back so much memories of the 70s.
But that's the point.
Jetamore, that's it, Jetamore.
Yes.
Jetami or Jetamore, yeah, Jetamore.
Yes, that's the name. That's the name. Yes.
Yeah. Brilliant.
Wonderful song.
Yes. Well, I tell you what, we're gonna play a couple of bars of that particular song. Once again, Blackout JA is our guest today, and what a wonderful conversation we're having. Check out this people reaching out for love.
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to the station with integrity, the station with a difference. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown says so. We never stop till we drop. Sing, let.
The Live Conversation Show.
Love. You think you got it? Or are you searching for it? Oh, the other things and make your way to find a love.
Okay.
Wheel and come again with the track.
We have to wheel and come again.
I hear me. No.
Oh, Lord have mercy. We keep forgetting about the switching, but it's all right.
The switch, man. You have to flick the
So we're
switch.
going to do this one more time, all right? So take a listen.
Greetings, one and all. This is Lloyd Brown, and you're in tune to SPRB Radio, the station with integrity. Remember me tell you, Lloyd Brown giving full endorsement to the team. See, to SPRB Radio, and I beg you, kick it well.
The Live Conversation Show.
Love. You think you got it? Or are you searching for it?
Lord, through the galaxies and Milky Ways to find a love. Never leave its days. Love is everlasting. There is no end and no beginning. Life can't die, goes on and on forever. If there is such a place in time and space, you can't erase that feeling that you feel. It is so warm. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. It's all in the mind, heaven or hell. It's what you define. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Cause it's all in the mind, heaven or hell. It's what you define. This feeling I feel, is it love, is it real? It's a godly feeling, can't explain the same. It's broken now, our spirits combined again. Was made like years ago for us to show something beyond the mind to grow and grow till it reach perfection. You will hear it in my voice, you will feel it in my sound. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Cause it's all in the mind, heaven or hell is what you define. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Cause it's all in the mind, heaven or hell is what you define yourself to be. And what you say and where you are is in the key to reach the place of tranquility. Just let yourself go. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. And it's all in the mind, heaven or hell, that's what you define. reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. And it's all in your mind, heaven or hell, that's what you define. Through the galaxies and Milky Ways to find a love. Never leave, it stays. Love is everlasting. There is no end and no beginning. Life can't die, goes on and on forever. If there is such a place in time and space, you can't erase that feeling that you feel. It is so warm. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Cause it's all in the mind. Heaven or hell is what you define. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Cause it's all in the mind. Heaven or hell is what you define. This feeling I feel, is it love, is it real? It's a godly feeling. Can't explain the same. It's broken now. Our spirits combined in it. Was made light years ago for us to show something beyond the mind to grow and grow till it reach perfection. You will hear it in my voice, you will feel it in my song. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Cause it's all in the mind. Heaven or hell is what you define. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below.
Greetings, SPRB friends and family. I'm Nana Genesis, and I fully endorse 10-Star General and Sharon Mango.
That track is wicked. There's no words. You understand? There is no words. The track is just wicked.
It's a nice track. I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed doing that track as well. Thanks.
It's just so refreshing to hear. But you do know you sound like Buju somewhat, right?
Yes.
Oh.
No,
sorry, I was like, you do kind of sound like that, but you know.
You see, a lot of people should know that the DJ business, especially this business, it has like schools.
Yeah.
So you see, like Buju, but say you have a Buru Banta. You have Buju Bantan in the same school.
Yeah.
You have like General Cheese, I think, was one of the one who had started the style of DJ. But Buru Bantan, you have like Shaka Demos, you have Mega Bantan, you have a long list of people, Shabba Ranks, in the same school.
Yeah.
So it's like a school, a classroom. And you attend that school until you graduate and maybe become a professor.
Yeah.
Well, yes, you're there because I
so
love
I'm
it.
a proud member of that school.
Of the Bantan school, yeah, man, are you that?
Yes, I'm a proud member.
Yes.
And here's the
I love it.
Even though he sounds like Buju, definitely, but there's a distinct difference between
the two.
And Buju. There's a distinct difference. And I will go to say there's even more melody in your voice and your style from like for instance, when I hear you singing that song, People Reaching Out for Love, oh Jesus, you hear it big time, and you can hear the difference between the two.
Yeah, melody, that's the difference.
It's great to see that you become your own person within your own right.
Yes, because I guess
don't last that long,
No, and I guess you have to you have things that you want to say, and you have to say it how you see it or how you imagine it, or so forth. And to tell you the truth, that is why I like working with most of the producers who I'm working with now. I work with Lion Dub and I solely work with Kuzi as well. It's because they allow you to express yourself, how you feel,
And tell us more about Lion Dubs.
Yeah, well, Lion Dub, I do a lot of drum and bass as well.
Oh, yeah.
Here, because drum and bass jungle is a big thing in the UK here. And I started doing that genre of music because I saw the closeness it had with reggae. Because it's just another extension of reggae. I met some people out here, a group by the name of Run Things, and they were the one who introduced me to that genre of music. But Lion Dub used to play a lot of drum and bass, so I met him through drum and bass, and then we started working. And one time he called me and said, let's do an album.
Okay.
And I said, okay. And he said, let's do a reggae album. And I voiced a lot of this song, and he sent for me, and I went to America, and we mixed the albums over there. It's two albums. I think we're dropping one now as well.
Okay, brilliant.
Great. He's a white guy, you know.
Right.
But he's a great producer.
Now, are they the ones who produce No Fear?
No. That's some people in Europe.
Okay.
That's some people. I don't even remember the name. There are some great people as well too.
Right.
Some people in Europe.
So name me some of the tunes that you did with Lion Dubs.
God, me and Lion Dub do a whole heap of song. Me and Lion Dub do, you know. Whole heap of song. We do. One of the bad songs we do a combination with Ranking Joe. Some of the songs I don't remember the title. Them, you know, we do so much song. We do a combination with Johnny Osborne. We have a combination coming out now with Tanya Stevens.
Right.
As well.
And you collaborated with her before as well.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes. So me and Lion Dub have a lot of work. We do a lot of work. Whole heap of work. Whole heap of work. And the last work we did, which we had out, was a song which Tennessee did the original for it.
Okay.
John Costin work on Sunday, and we did yeah,
I remember that one.
We did a version of that.
Okay.
Called Take Time.
Take Time. Okay.
Yeah,
right.
which is a great shot.
Right.
We have loads of songs out there. We have the album coming out now. Love Dancehall.
Yeah.
That's the name of the album. Love Dancehall. As we are dancehall artists. I do a song. We do Revolution with Daddy Freddy. We do the Greatest Treasure with YT.
Right.
Artist by the name of YT. We do Soul Murderer with a man named Ricky T played on it as well. Okay. We do Jamaica. We have a song named Jamaica, which this song have about 12 other artists in there too. We have Daddy Freddy, YT, The Future Man, Frisco Bantan, Rebel MC, which is Congo Natty, Top Cat, Navigator, Super Sass, Shumba Youth, Mr. Glenny, Soul's Liberation, P. Skinner. That song is a great song because we use the political phrase in this song. A lot of people who know about the People's National Party in Jamaica know the other song named The Message, which we use samples of that song to make a song named Jamaica. Wow. The video is out as well.
Okay, brilliant.
The video is out as well. We have loads of songs. We do Dread, which is a drum and bass track. Some of them may look on me internet right now, you know, because I can't remember any name of some of my songs there, because I get old. Yeah, but we do a lot. Me and Lion Dub do a lot of songs. Right. A lot of songs. Rise, we do Rise Again. Well, and all of the songs I do with Lion Dub, me like every single one of them because he takes time. He's a perfectionist. He likes his thing to sound a particular way, and he's a great human being too. Right. Great producer, which go out of his way to get the right sound.
And this is what I love about the crew that you're attached to, because I know you do a lot with Daddy Freddy.
Yes.
There's the next man who sadly passed away. His name escapes me. He used to do a lot of stuff with Top Cat and them under.
Tenafly, yes.
Tenafly, that's right. And what I love about the whole crew, right, is it's multicultural.
Yes.
You understand?
Yes.
I love that unity, because the unity that we've been talking about on that show, on this show today, is what you've been doing already.
No, because you see, music has no color, and music is an international language. You know, music is the voice of God.
That's right.
Music speaks to everyone.
Yeah.
You know, because I am proud to say I am a Jamaican I am an African who was born in Jamaica. Make we use that term. Yeah. And I'm proud of who I am, but I have met some people of different nationalities, of different races, who are very brilliant musicians, brilliant artists as well. And me tell them, me tell them, say, why you're wicked, you're good.
Yeah, I love that. I love that.
No, you see, it makes no sense. You hide your feelings, you know. If someone is good, tell them.
And I'm glad you're vocalizing that.
I'm so happy he's saying that, but let me tell you why. You're working with different artists, different producers, right? But there is no beef. There's camaraderie in everything that you're doing, and that's what you are the link.
Since
I've
been doing music, I've never heard of Blackout JA, to my recollection, in no bunglings with anybody.
Nobody.
I don't have no time for that. I don't have no time for that. If you love music as much as I do, and we are doing music together, let's just do music.
Simple. Let's
do what we love. And because I did say this sometime to some people, say if we are doing music and we even have an argument, teeth and tongue must meet. We do argument. That has nothing to do with the music. Music, I'm working with you because you have something which I need. You are working with me because I have something that you need. Let's put them together and create magic.
Yeah.
Yes.
And that is the missing link. That is what we are missing in.
That is what it is
today, you know, and it's become a culture the way we're living today.
You see, to be honest, you know, I appreciate when a person which is not within your culture talk the truth and respect where he got or she got whatever they are doing. Do respect where you get it from. So you do reggae music, respect reggae musicians, respect the culture, respect where. But no one can stop you from doing the music because music is free.
That's right.
I do not own it and you do not own it, but the creators must be respected.
Yes.
Absolutely agree.
Yeah. You can't not show respect for the creators of the music and you do the music.
That's right.
You sing Dennis Brown's song and you say you rate Dennis Brown.
Right.
That don't make no sense. You know me, you do reggae, respect where you get the respect the foundation of the music and the people who influence you.
Yeah.
Show them respect and say it loud.
Now, I want to play another tune because I love the energy behind it. It was the first time I heard the actual song, but the whole concept of what I saw and the song being played, I just loved it because it spoke volumes to me. And it's this song, and you will remember the video because you posted it on Instagram. All right. There were two white guys sitting in a car. And this was playing, and they all you can see is their head bobbing.
Insanity and illusion. The cry of the people is evident. There must be a better way, for the truth is in the resident.
As soon as I saw that video, I went into iTunes and got myself a copy.
Defense. We have to come together, and that's the only way we'll see better men. I search my soul for a way to go through. Oh, I'm Blackout JA in your avenue. Watch this. Reggae music give liberation. Me the ones that are most segregation. So we burn them miseducation. Now we give them civilization. And we know so we build the foundation. And we correct the misconception. From the killer majority of them, I start and then right on. Astronomy no new to the nation. Africa's got determination. So we ready for the fight to the notion. Get ready for the repatriation. I'm in love, my pigmentation is a part of the manifestation. All the nations centralization. We have to get out of colonization. Step on.
Jesus, I have to go check my blood pressure. Okay, in the normal.
Simplicity at its best, that no matter what it is, we've got something to something.
It's a bad song, man. Some people in, I think they are from France, named Iron Dubs.
Okay, yeah. Iron Dubs, yeah.
Yeah. And the funny thing is, that I think when I voiced this song, it was a dub plate I was doing for them first. And the dub plate was so good, they say, oh, could you just voice this song? And we just voice it. Yeah.
It worked.
No, it works. It's a bad instrumental.
Yeah.
When anytime it playing dances or anyway, roots dance, it gets a good forward,
Yeah.
That's the future.
Oh man.
Blackout JA. What does the future hold for Blackout JA?
Oh, well, even though me can talk say the future with music, me find say I'm seeking more happiness. Even with the music that I'm doing now, I'm just doing what my soul and my God tell me to do. That's what I'm for the future. I am and will be a representation of reggae music. Me I stand up for reggae music.
And I love that.
No, me and Kuzi, the both of us did talk the other night, and we said we are stand up for reggae music and we are going to do some good reggae songs.
Yeah. And you went back to the fundamentals. I mean, it's like great to hear that vibration again,
because that's
I'm familiar with.
Yes, that was when it was sweet and lovely. Yes. And if that was when it was sweet and lovely, why not share that love and sweetness and that goodness to others and let them have the same feeling? Because music is a spirit. I'm a spirit man as well.
Yeah.
So me's a spiritual person. So yeah.
What can we expect from you in the future? I want to
some good music. Well, right now I have an album coming out with Ayatunde. Please look out for that singer, Ayatunde. We have an album coming out for him. We are now in the process of shooting a video. Because I produce him, me and Kuzi. So he's supposed to be shooting a video with a combination he's doing with Luciana. And we have several projects coming out with other artists too as well. We have the Queen Majesty Rhythm coming out. Queen Majesty Rhythm coming out. We have Conversation Rhythm coming out. We have Kuzi. And I have the album coming out with Ayatunde, as well as I have my own album and some things coming out as well.
Brilliant.
So I've a lot of, me and Kuzi have so much songs wherein, it's going to be hard to pick
Right.
songs out. You know me I say, and I'm looking forward to using the music to uplift, heal, liberate, and help who I can help with the music. Because I guess this is a gift that have been chosen by the universe, by the creator. And I want to use the music as best as I can to help who wants to be helped. Because I realize how powerful the music is.
Yeah. Like I said, earlier, I would love to work with you in the sense of creating a forum where we can all have a conversation.
No, we have to do that.
Especially with the younger youths,
we have to do that.
as part of that conversation to create change. Because, most of the elders that were during our time, they're fast passing away. They're leaving in their droves, which leaves people like me and you and others, right, to carry the torch and try and lead or guide the way, some way, somehow.
Yes.
So it's up to us to show where we want it to go before our time expires. You understand?
Yes, I totally agree with you.
Yeah. So I'd love for us to just come together and make.
No, I am definitely on board.
Yeah.
Definitely.
Yeah. God bless you, brother. Sharon, is there anything you want to say before we round up the show today?
Oh, I could talk now. So listen, right? It's a tense time. Let me tell you. Hold on. Let me tell you about him. Tenstar and I used to go to school together in London, you see.
See?
So I love him.
Donkeys years ago.
Donkeys so much. I said, right, I sit down. All right, I'll just take my time and sit down. But anyway, seriously speaking, though, it's just been an honor.
Thank you. It's an honor for me as well.
Because hearing what you have to say is a platform that Tenstar and I've been trying to build since we came together. You know what I'm saying?
Yes.
It's that building block of trying to unite the masses back to positivity.
Yes.
You know what I'm saying? Staying on the right path. We're striving for that. It's not an easy task because we do what we do. And sometimes we take lightly what we do. But when we say we're bringing you on to give you your flowers, you justly deserve it.
Oh, thank you very much.
You're uniting yourself with people from all over, and that's a beautiful thing. Reggae music on a whole, I always have said this. We're creating this music. The founders created this music, this reggae music, and put Jamaica basically on the map. We cannot help it if the music got so far.
No.
Right, to the European countries, and they want to create, but I tell you what they do when they do that, they stay in the foundation.
Yeah.
They stay rooted in the foundation. They do not lose the essence.
No.
It's our own who's trying to twist it and make it more than what it is when it's a simple thing.
It has been there. It's there already.
It has to be there. Right? But you have been steadfast.
Yes.
In the foundation, and that is why you deserve all your flowers, man. You are
thank you very much.
An amazing individual. I myself look forward to working with you one day. As Tenstar was saying, this is something that we've always said, though. That
I am definitely on board.
Right, but we're talking about, we're going to build a forum. This is something else we're going to build on. But in terms of music, 100%, because I'm here in the stateside. Kuzi knows that as well. And we have our own lab over here. But the one thing that we've said, me and my husband's like, look, when I see positivity in an individual, right? And I hear a song is being produced. I said, you see that? I could hear so-and-so on this. And you could see where the person's going to make the difference in the world. The voice alone, you know what I'm saying?
I know exactly what you're saying.
We are one of those people, right? So I hope one day that will happen because
it will.
We have to unite. Again, it has just been an honor. You are totally refreshing to us all because
thank you very much.
You and so many we need in this business to keep it going. You know what I'm saying? We definitely we need that.
Thank you very much.
We need that. That's a big deal. So 10 star, right? You agree with me with 10 star? It's real. It's real talk. I'm not just talking this. It's real talk. You inspire us even more because the mentality is like-minded people.
That's the only way it can work. That's the only way.
Like-minded people, and that's the only way. So we are a small collective, but we're going to grow and take over, take it back. We have
right
to.
There, so. Right there, so.
Yeah.
Have to. On that note, I know that we have in the audience, we can, if anybody has a question for our brother, Blackout. But he's not that black, you know. Black man,
I didn't lie.
You are not that black man. No.
For a second, I was tempted to do a black joke, and I said, no, I better not.
I don't mind.
You know, the Americans, they're like, you so black, you. There's a guy called Michael Blackson.
Michael Blackson.
You know about him, right?
Black like under the bed.
Yes. Oh my God. But yeah, we have, you know, this is the part of the show where we allow people in the audience, if they have a question they would like to ask Mr. J. Is she there? Sharon, yes, one question. Sharon B, go on with it.
Give him his flowers.
Give him his flowers. Tell him what it is.
Well, I think Blackout know that I give him his flowers already.
All right, let him hear it on the show.
Blackout have my flowers years ago. Don't Blackout?
Long time.
Give him my fresh flowers.
Well, now we have it again.
Good.
Him not have just flowers, and I have a bouquet.
All right. That flowers has been planted and turning a tree.
Yeah, I give him his flowers, and now I'm giving him the bouquet.
Thank you very much.
Yeah,
love that.
And thank you, Blackout, for voice the rhythm. Yeah.
Yes, man. No problem.
And
so
we need
I had
to
to give him more than a bouquet.
Me want to hear that tune. Want to hear it.
It soon come, man. It soon come. Patient, man. Patient.
I'm patient. I got my platinum ears already. Just waiting on the walking stick now. Walking stick time now.
Patient, it'll come, man. Don't worry.
All right. Sharon,
everything I gonna look good. When Blackout done. Wait.
All right.
Yes.
Thanks again, Blackout.
Yeah.
Anybody else in the chat would like to say a word or?
No, ma. No, you want to say something?
Hi. I came on. How are you all doing?
Good, thank you.
That's my
I
sister.
came on late, but I was listening to him, and he is so conscious. Oh my God.
Yes.
Thank you very much.
Yes, and it's about people, which is good.
Yeah.
Yes, it's not about himself. Wow. Right. It's good to be selfless. May the Lord continue to promote him and establish him, you know, and long life. And no jealousy will stop you, yes. And the good thing about it, you accept and know that there is an Almighty. So that is very good.
Yeah, we have to.
Yeah, that take you to a different level.
Yes.
So you're acknowledging him, yes. Mm-hmm. Continue to do your good work.
Thank you very much.
You're welcome.
Evangelist Norma, I want your butter play upon him forehead.
I definitely will. You want me to do it now?
Yes, please.
Yes.
Father God, you create people, and when you look at in Genesis, you create us, then you form us, then you gave each and every one of us talent. And his talent, mighty God, is to sing. And when you listen to his lyrics, Father God, you will learn from it. So Just like what you did with Bob Marley, everyone over the world know of Bob Marley. So Father God, establish his songs that people will listen to his word and understand what he's saying, Father God, that he will touch people's hearts and mind. Father God, don't let his song only be for dancing, but to edify people. And Father God, I'm asking you to protect him. And I'm thanking you, Lord, to use him. And even this platform, Father God, continue to use this platform that people will understand the reason for reggae. Because a lot of people do not understand. They think reggae is for war and malice and fight. But they don't understand the true reggae, Father God, is to acknowledge your word, and your people go out and they did not preach, but they sing. So their voice must be heard, Father God, in a complete awareness with love and peace. So, Father God, continue to bless him and bless this platform and bless each and every one on this line. And we ask for a long life with good health. In Jesus' name, amen.
Amen. Amen. Amen. Amen.
What a super prayer. Thank you, Norma, down there in Florida. God bless you, my sister.
You're welcome.
All right.
That was beautiful.
Blackout.
Tell me how you're feeling right now.
No, I feel good. I feel good. I think that prayer as well put me on a different, be like that, you know?
Yeah, man.
Thank you very much.
Yeah, man.
Yeah, you're deserving of it. You're more than who you think you are. Believe me when I tell you, you really are. You're more than who you think you are. And I just say, God bless you and continue the positive lyrics. Again, I will be working with you, not hope to.
We have to.
I work with you on some things because you are the change.
Oh, thanks. Well, we just do what I guess we are sent to do. You know, we just do what we can to make a better world. Because I guess that's all we can do, and that's the best we can.
That's all we can do.
That's all we can do, yes. Because I guess all of us have children, and we want to see a better tomorrow. And I guess the way we project our how we live our life, they'll follow us. So we have to be living examples.
Yeah.
We can't just talk about goodness and we're not good.
Yes.
Right.
We have to be good as well.
Yeah.
Very true.
True word.
Very
yes,
true.
Sir.
Well, I'll tell you what, we're going to end the show now. And just remember, brother, you are second to none.
Thank you very much, Tenstar.
Yeah, and we believe in ever. I've been buying your music for ages, and we'll continue because I know what you're about. To be honest, I'm gonna speak my truth. I am not a fan of drum and bass. I hate it, you know. but I swear, since you've been touching it, it's like I've been seeing it from a whole different perspective. If I show you my playlist with your music on it, you'll understand where I'm coming from. You know, because I know you do a hell of a lot of drum and bass.
Yes, I do.
You know, and I love that. You know, I love what you're doing. You're very, very creative. You know how to mold it to make it sound interesting. You know what I mean?
Well, yes.
And that's the beauty of what you do, you know? So I am actually looking forward to your future projects and highlight that as best I can. You know what I mean?
Yes.
And you're not just the past, you're not just the present, but you're also the future.
Thank you very much.
You know what I mean? And that's for sure. So I salute you. And we'll be staying in contact, yeah?
We got to, have to.
All right.
Blessings.
So I'm going to end the show, right? Not with a drum and bass, but I'm going to end the show with a tune you did with Kuzi again, the same tune.
Yes.
Because the message behind that song is powerful. And, you know, people can write songs as much as they want. But if you are not putting the emphasis behind what you're writing so that people can hear it and feel it, it don't make sense.
True that. True
right?
that.
And you have put the feeling and the emphasis into it. So much so that when you do it, you touch people's DNA. That's deep.
Yes.
And I don't know if you see what you did with that tune, but you need to sit down, close your eyes and listen back to what you did. Because there's a deepness to what you did with that song. And there's a magic because I know Kuzi played a big part of it as well.
Yes,
He's a magician. I know that for sure. Kuzi and the Anthem Band, love them to the core, you know. But man, you are a great team. And if it ain't broke, what them say? No, but I fix it.
That's true. Well, I don't think it will be broken.
Good. Keep it that way.
It never will be broken because we have the same mind.
Good.
Yeah. And it's love. You know, I mean, the only thing that can keep you away from anything positive, if there's any hate that comes in it, or how a person feel, because usually what the oppressors does is drop a big bag of money and break up relationships. But we should remember that we are families. We are family, and we are one.
Yeah.
And if we just have that same thing with us and realize that we are one, we are one. I feel your pain as well as you should feel my pain. You know, we are one. And as Bob Marley says, one love.
Yeah. And I'm here listening to you, and it's almost like I'm hearing Kuzi saying the same words as well. You have the same energy, the same spirit, and that works. And, you know, that magic that both of you have is what I'm hearing in the music. That's the magic. You couldn't separate it even if you tried.
Yes.
I stop talk. I salute you, brother.
Salute, man. Enough love. Thank you for having me on the show. Thank you very much. We give thanks to the Creator for the sacrifice of our ancestors who were inspired, courageous, and motivated, and shed their blood, sweat, and tears, and fight without fear, so we could be here. We give thanks to everyone. Thank you for having me. Thank you very much.
You are welcome. Can't wait.
Sharon.
Yes.
Where's your salute?
My salute's been here.
Oh, yeah.
It's been here. You know, he's saluted double time. Yes, we definitely will be in contact. You know what I'm saying? We're gonna
please.
We're gonna be doing some things, and like I said, it's coming.
Thank you very much. I would glad to be a part. Thank you very much.
All right, love it. 10 star, run the rhythm.
Okay. All right, here we go again. This tune is phenomenal. It's out on iTunes, so you can definitely purchase a copy. People Reaching Out for Love featuring Blackout JA, and it's got Kuzi on the production side, Kuzi Mill Production.
Yay, Kuzi.
It's a brilliant track. I urge everyone to get themselves a copy. I'm out of here till next week, Saturday, and our guest will be, who is our guest next week? Lloyd.
Listen, tomorrow too.
Head-up.
Tomorrow.
And tomorrow's our meeting. So
tomorrow is our meeting. That's right. Yes.
Meeting tomorrow, yeah. So it's next week. The guest will
tomorrow, next week is Head Top. Yes.
And Shining Stars as well. The Shining Stars.
That's right.
Slowly and it's amazing. Good. So it's all go. Blackout, we're out of here with this track.
Love. You think you got it? Or are you searching for it?
I got a wheel and come again, cause you know when music is so nice, you gotta play them twice.
Love. You think you got it? Or are you searching for it? Lord, through the galaxies and Milky Ways to find a love, never leave its days. Love is everlasting. There is no end and no beginning. Life can't die, it goes on and on forever. If there is such a place in time and space, you can't erase that feeling that you feel. It is so warm. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. It's all in the mind. Heaven is what you define. People reaching out for love. Love is the food for soul above or below. Thousands all in the mind. Heaven or earth is what you define.
So, folks, that's my line. Simplified, babe. What a star you get.
Can I go home now? I'm 10-star General from Stockade Promotions, and I'm out of here.